Yes, Shishok, like, can you recommend any anime? Me, also the viewers.
Um, if you are watching the first time for an anime, I will definitely recommend um, Your Name, Death Note,
Okay.
which you have both of you
Yes,
have
yes,
watched,
yes, yes.
and for the begin. And if you have been watching anime for quite a bit, I will be recommend you to watch Vinland Saga, which is a great anime, and it is the favorite anime of mine.
Okay, can you tell me that, like, what topic is the like?
Vinland Saga. Yeah,
Yes.
Vinland Saga is basically a revenge story.
Okay.
Our main character Thorfinn is a Viking.
Okay.
It is happening during the time of Vikings, like the 14th century or 15th century, like so.
Okay.
One day, his father has been murdered by a guy called Askeladd. Therefore,
Okay.
he wants a revenge. But for anything reason and short, he was not able to get his revenge. And now his life is nothing but emptiness. So how would we getting over it, and how will he become a new person, be a better person of himself? It's basically a character development of the main character, like this.
It is a series or a movie?
Series, it's a series.
Okay.
It is
How
being
many
adapted episodes.
episodes it have?
Right now it has 48 or 50 episodes, like so, means almost 50 you could say. But it
Okay.
is not finished, it is ongoing. I mean,
Okay.
it will getting more seasons.
Per episode, how many times it
An
takes?
episode takes probably about 24 minutes,
Okay.
including the intro and outro, which is of
Okay.
1.5 minutes, but
Okay.
total of 3 minutes.
Okay.
It's like a 20 minutes episode.
Yes, yes, yes. So, how many episodes it have also have?
50, like that.
Okay, approximately 50.
Approximately 50, 50, I don't know, it might be 48 or 52.
Okay.
Right, a season is basically of 25 or 26 episode.
Okay. It
It
have only is one season,
two seasons.
two seasons. In one season, the what? How many episodes have?
25, 26 there, and for the
25.
second season, it has also 25 or 26 episode.
Okay, and the season three is going
No, season 3 will
upcoming.
be, yeah, season will be upcoming. It is
Okay,
scheduled for 2025 or
25.
2026. Year,
Okay.
yes, it won't be coming this year or next year.
Yes, 25.
Yeah, for making an anime, it also takes quite a bit, because it's a
Yes.
long anime, 25 episodes.
Yes,
You will
25
take it.
episodes.
For new animes, I will be recommending you Summertime Rendering.
Okay.
It's basically a thriller story. It is one of the underrated gems, you could say. The stories basically revolves around our main. So I will be recommending you guys some of the underrated animes which you may not have heard of. For example, Summertime Rendering. It is one of the underrated stories which I have seen. It's basically a story about a guy called Shintaro, which has
Okay.
returned from Tokyo to his hometown for a village, but suddenly he is seeing that there has been going some murders in his hometown, and he is
Okay.
trying to solve the murders. But on the first episodes, he himself get murdered, and then he's go back to the first day when he comes to the his hometown. It's
How,
basically
like?
a sci-fi film,
Okay.
sci-fi movie, sci-fi
Okay. Okay.
series,
Okay.
sci-fi, like you may
Yes.
heard
Yes. Yes. Yes.
it. He's just got a power of getting respawn to the same point.
Okay.
It is why he has got the power and how he got the power. It is in the show. I won't be spoiling it to you
Okay.
guys,
Okay. Yes.
but it's really a thriller movie, and it is not a simple just a movie murder story. It has a lot deep inside of it in his own town. It has a lot dark secrets in it. And first of all, the episode 5 would be amazing. Episode 5, because the thing which is going to happen on the last episode, which mostly happens, is happening in the fifth episode. I didn't even expect that it was going to happen. And for other underrated stories I will be suggesting you guys.
So Shishok, like you tell me like normal recommended animes. Can you tell me what animes your favorite
First of
animes?
all, I have told you Villain Saga, and
Okay.
second, I would call you Bleach and One Piece.
This is a series or a movie?
Series.
Okay.
Bleach is basically a story about a boy called Ichigo, who is suddenly seeing some ghost or hollows, you may see, and he
Okay.
suddenly, on the first episode, he suddenly gets an attacked by a ghost or hollow. And the hollows are basically negative emotions of human who have died and didn't get to pass in the afterward. And there are some people called soul reapers who are just basically Yamaraj of the of the
Okay.
series,
Okay.
who are taking them to afterlife by killing them.
Okay.
And suddenly Ichigo is able to see the ghost or the hollows which normal people doesn't see them. And and a day his family gets attacked by these hollows, and he is being saved by a soul reaper. Now, for some reason which I won't be saying because it's a spoiler,
Oh,
he gets the
yes. Yes.
power of a soul reaper and he tries to protect his family.
Shishok, like I heard some of the misconceptions about anime. Like, can you tell me like some of the misconceptions about anime?
For example,
Okay.
many of guys think that anime is a cartoon,
Okay.
which I don't agree, because it has a very modern taste and a very adult taste in it. Means, for example, they will be showing blood, action, which are not suitable for kids who are watching cartoons
Yes.
like 5 6 years. They shouldn't be watching any kind of action scenes or anything like that, which causes them sometimes they are getting traumatized or anything. Like Dragon Ball Z, for example, it
Okay.
has a lot of action, real and a really good action, but some kids might find it disturbing as it has action, it has blood, which is really disturbing towards
Does
kids.
anime have some different types, like a type that is Doraemon part and a
Yes,
type that is
yes, they
Dragon?
have. For example, like any form of entertainment has two kinds of things, for kids and for adults. Like even cartoon has, for Benton it is for made for kids, and Avatar, you may have heard, it is
Yeah,
for
it's for
adults.
adults.
Dragon Ball Z is for basically for teenagers, not for kids who are 5 6 years old. And Doraemon, Shinchan, like these are, and Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon is for
Yes.
little kids who like to watch friendly shows, no so much blood or action violence involved, no slangs like that. Whereas Dragon Ball Z, JJK, meanwhile JJK, especially JJK, it has a lot of blood, lot of death of characters, and very gore. Like this you can classify them. And anime can be classified into subgenres. For example, shonen is a type of anime which is specially made for teen boys, which consists
Teen
basically of
boys means like I don't know.
13 to 18, 19, sorry, 13 to 19, teenagers,
Okay.
which specially consists of Dragon Ball Z,
Okay.
Naruto, One
Okay.
Piece, JJK. And
Yes.
whereas shoujo animes are for teenager girls.
Okay.
Like it is basically of romance and in slice of life. Like uh, for example, many animes are there. I'm not remembering the name right now.
Okay. Okay.
Your name is a shoujo anime, like this. And there are also a lot of subgenres, like any movie has comedy, action. These are genres, as you may have heard of them.
What makes the good anime or good film anime like?
For making a good anime, it is really important to have good animations for actions. Like for example, for an action anime, what's the main attraction of it? Action. If the action isn't good, then it won't be good. No matter how good of a adaptation or any manga it was, previously it was a manga, it won't be good. Secondly, the director. How is the anime directed? For example, I am saying Jujutsu Kaisen is one of the best animes which have been adapted from its core, because it has been directed by a great director. I have forgotten the name, but he is a great director. He has added a lot of scene and didn't fail in any of the death scenes which the show have. Like for example, Kugisaki Nomura's death, it was a really emotional and any death, and they are giving their full effort to this show to make this impactful towards the audience.
Can you tell me like how anime makes like? Can you tell me
Pardon?
how anime makes?
How anime is made?
Yes.
Anime is made. Basically, it is a 2D animation. 2D animation means
Okay.
you have to draw the scene frame by frame.
Okay.
For example,
So it is very difficult to like
yeah, it is
draw.
difficult. There are mostly key animators, and under them there are normal animators. Key animators are the guys who make first frame. Means, for example, I am going to throw a punch. First frame is going to get your hands up. He will draw this. Second, here the punch is going, and third, hitting you. These are the frames. The key animator will draw these keyframes, and for this motion to happen, the other animators will draw everything else like this.
Like literally for in first.
Like in any drawing book you have seen from pages to 1 to 3.
Okay, so for like imagine first page this. So if I make an animation to this, make to this. So first page is this. Then after
Yes.
that second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page.
Yes, yes, like
sixth,
this.
seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth.
Yes, yes, like this.
that. Okay. Okay, so making an anime, a single anime. Okay. Does it want to huge number of anime creators?
See, first of all, making an anime depends on its budget. Second of all,
Okay.
the studio which is being made. For example, JJK has been adapted by a studio called MAPPA. It has basically 400 or 500 animators.
400 or 500.
Yeah, and for example, a show called Attack on Titans, it has been adapted by a studio called Studio Wit. But the Studio Wit has only 150 or 200 persons. Like for this, basically an anime studio is basically an overworked place with giving very less payment. It's basically a hell of a work, hectic work. Um, People are required, but they are being overworked, and which is a really huge problem in Japan right now, and it has been causing many problems. Like for example, there has been controversy that in Jujutsu Kaisen the animators are being worked over their time, and they are not getting even paid the amount which they are working for it. Therefore, the quality of the anime has been dropped in the episode 17-18, and it has been hugely criticized by the audience, because yeah, we want a good anime and a good adaptation of it,
Yes, yes.
but we shouldn't be wanting this over the overtime of the workers who is being giving the heart and effort, blood and sweat for their work, which they are doing for their own stomach to feed their family and friends.
So like how much time required for making a single anime film?
See, basically, it depends on the type of anime you are making. For an action anime, there will be a lot of pages because action is really complex. I mean, you will be throwing one punch, two punch, any kick or any kind of attacks. Whereas any normal slice of life character, there would be not much of an action, which would be really easy to adapt. It depends on the show and the budget. Basically, one of the budgets you have been speaking about, the budget is really necessary because based on the budgets the animators will be given. For example,
Okay.
Mappa, we are taking example Mappa, there has been
Okay.
400-500 animators. If a
Okay.
budget of an anime is suppose 100 crores, okay,
Okay.
so 200 or 250 persons will be working on it, and whereas
Okay.
anime whose budget is 50 crore, which is half the price,
Yes.
so 100 and 150 will be working on it, not more than that.
So that will take much time.
It depends on the type of show. For action, it takes a lot of time because it has a lot of complex scenes, lot of actions, lot of
Yes,
frames.
Yes.
Number of frames is equal to number of works. The
Okay.
lesser the frames, lesser will be the workload.
Okay.
For action, it requires a lot of frames.
Lot of frames like yes.
Because it has a complex choreography and
Yes.
everything else. They're moving really fast.
If it is a simple movie, then it will take decrease, I guess. Decrease frame.
Yes, but also it also takes the details you are putting in. For a movie, it is a movie. Basically, it will have a much higher budget than any kind of shows, because it is a
Okay.
movie. It is being telecast in the hall.
Okay.
For example, your name.
Your name.
I don't remember the budget, but it is really high compared to any normal show which you will be watching, like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, anything else.
Your name is a masterpiece also.
That's the different issue. But I am saying about the budget. You may find that the details are
Yes,
hugely
yes,
detailed,
yes.
whereas any kind of show won't be detailed like that because they don't have the budget and don't have the time for it.
Yes. So which is better, like series or film?
See, it's personally on your choice. What would be better? I think, and series would be, technically it would be better because it is taking your time compared to a movie. A movie would be a 2 hour film, whereas a
Yes.
series would be have a 24 episode, which may take 8 hours for you to watch, which will be taking your time and everything. You are not doing anything, you are trying to watch it. It will be taking, giving you more characters, more details, and it will be longer. Whereas in a movie, it will be shorter. It will be a short, but only giving you such affection or any kind of reward which you want. Whereas a series would be giving you more because it has a more, it has given you more times with the characters, it has given you more content and many things more.